Alright, welcome back. We got some more sales. Just 1 week. So we did 2,654 in, gross. Net, we did 1,754. 65 total sold. Average sales price, $40.85. Pretty good, pretty good. This is like the gross and net numbers. This is like what I want my weekly like baseline to be. Like I would love if I just did this every single week. So let's get into the orders. So starting all the way at the bottom here, soft surroundings. I don't really pick this brand up that much anymore. This was just like a linen shirt with some roll sleeves. Obviously sat around for a while. I think I listed for 25, sold for 12. I thought this shirt was super cool. It's Nike ACG, big sleeve hit, and like the Sasquatch on the back. I listed for 35. Someone sent me an offer of like 20 or 25 bucks on the first day. Denied it, and then it sold for 14. So unfortunate, but that's how it goes. If you know the secret to selling Adriana Goldschmied jeans for good money, please let me know, because I do not know the secret. So, well, I do have another AG sale later in the video, so I know some of it, but like this sale, the $10, I probably paid more than $10 for these, but super old. This is just leftover electronics from before I switched to clothing only. This would have been better, obviously, if there wasn't flaws, but there was like some repaired hole in it I didn't see, or like it was a burn. Yeah, I got it at the bins though, so it is what it is. I think this was bad because I think it was shrunk, and it's just the pictures are terrible. So this is before I got some better lights and a better camera after this. So and you can see I changed my background to gray eventually too. So this 32 bar blues brand, it's kind of new to me. Like I've seen it before and I wouldn't pick it up because the first couple times I looked it up it was bad, but I'm giving it another shot just to see what happens. So this sold in less than a week. I listed for 25, someone sent me an offer for 18, and I only paid $5, so I took it. These are not the great Peter Millar pants. They're not, I think it's the EB66 like performance line. That's what you're looking for. Oh, and these were altered. That's right. Like something weird was going on. So yeah, I don't know. So those were cheap, but usually if I'm picking up the non-performance pants, I'm only paying like $5, or else otherwise I just won't get them. Bunch of old stuff going out. So Eden, not a great brand, but there are some Eden shirts that'll go for like $60. I don't remember what the line is. Gangchester? I'm gonna try and check. No, Ganghester, not Gangchester. Maybe it doesn't have to be on this line, but let's see. I think I sold one that was on this line for a decent amount of money. I guess it's just any like loud print, I would guess. Yeah, like that one, 62 bucks. All right, whatever. Let's get back to it. This is a nice little banded polo. Knowing what I know now, I probably would have called this like a sweater polo. I think that's a more popular keyword, but Alan Stewart, I just thought it was really cool. It was only $5, so I took a shot on it. I had another one of these. I think it sold for like 24 bucks. So this is just an old 70s it's a senior class jersey. Where's the back? Do I not? There it is. Like you can see it says senior on the back. So I picked this up because it was velveteen. I've never seen a velveteen shirt before. This is my first one. It felt really nice. I really liked it. So this sold super fast for 20 bucks. I think I listed for 25, maybe 27. Vintage socks and vintage underwear can do good if you're not aware. So if you see them, just look them up. These were like $1.30 a piece at my Goodwill. So this size wasn't great. That's why I lotted these ones up. But I have a bunch that are in a better size, and I've been selling them for like 12 to 15 bucks a piece. So, and usually all my buyers, they'll usually buy more than one pair. So I end up getting to save a little bit on the shipping as well. This was $5, so I got it just because it's kind of cute and definitely in season. So I had a lot of women's items this week. I'm kind of proud of myself. So this I thought was going to be better, Zenga Sport, but it's a lot older than I thought. It's also kind of faded. I realized after I took the pictures that the black is kind of faded. So there's also like some paint left over on it. So 21 bucks. I figured I'd just get rid of it. Little women's puffer. I listed this for really cheap because I thought I washed it and like these marks were still here. So I don't know. It's also hard to photograph this color. So I just wanted to get it out cheap. A little Brooks Brothers. Obviously this is not a great item, but the Thomas Mason stuff seemed like it had a better sell-through than the normal Brooks Brothers shirts. So took that. Champion Todd Snyder collab's pretty good. This is the logo for the collab. Is my Wi-Fi out? What's going on? If you watched, I think it was like 2 videos ago, you would have saw the same shirt. Maybe this last video even. But yeah, Todd Snyder and Champion stuff is definitely worth looking up. The PMB brand, I don't know why this is valuable. I'd never heard of it, but some of this PMB stuff does really good. So if you just see this PMB Nation tag, I'd check it out. I got this shirt just because it had the crest on it. This is a Chaps Ralph Lauren. I don't pick up hardly any of this stuff, but this shirt was only $5. I really like the green and I like the crest on it, so picked it up. These 70 shirts with the big collars, I've been picking these up a little bit more often. I found out thanks to you guys leaving me comments. This is, you can call it either a Barrymore collar or a dagger collar. When I was checking eBay though, I was going to see like which keyword people use more often, and it looks like people are using the dagger collar keyword more often. I would guess just because it takes up less characters. Barrymore is kind of a long name, so take up a lot more space in your title. So in the future, I'm going to start using the dagger collar keyword, see if I can get a couple extra dollars and make it sell faster. So some Free Fly shorts. This model of shorts seemed like they did pretty well. Mine sat around for a little bit, but when I remember buying these, and most of the pairs were selling for like 30 bucks. So it seemed like the sell-through is okay too. Another little Travis Matthew Corona t-shirt sale going out. Brand new with tags. So there wasn't a lot of comps for the Travis Matthew Corona stuff when I bought all of it, but it's been doing pretty well for me so far. So let's see. These were so cool, but they're just so big. I think if they were smaller, they would have sold a lot faster. Okay, anyways, what was I saying? So these were cool, but I think the inseam was just crazy. Yeah, they're like 35 inches long almost. So for most people, that's just going to be way too big. So unfortunate, but I mean, still sold for 28 bucks. This Mizzen in Maine, I still pick up Mizzen in Maine for the most part. I do prefer if it has like a cool print like this though. Typically helps me out. This was a super cool item. I'm such a sucker for these old tags like this. This was only $5 at a Goodwill. So this is from the Missouri Military Academy. I don't know. Not a whole lot to say other than it's just so cool. So I listed it for something stupid like 80 bucks. Just seeing what would happen. Eventually got discounted down to like 40. Someone offered me 25. I was like, sure, let's do it. I don't need to, you guys know to look up Lululemon pants. I think this one had a flaw. Otherwise, I probably would not have taken $28. I had these for a little while. I think I listed these for 40. But 527s in like black usually do pretty good. So these, I did this just to get them out of my inventory. Samuel Hubbard shoes usually do pretty good for me. Obviously, it's style dependent, but you know. All right, Collars & Co. I don't like this brand at all. I apologize if you like this brand, but this shirt just felt so cheap. I was like almost kind of mad that it was worth money. So I think I was watching Caleb Sells, and he said that people would get these for like, you know, if you have to wear a suit and you don't want to wear like a long sleeve shirt under it, like this shirt is really lightweight. So you wear this under a suit and it still has like the dress collar. That's what you can see. It's called the dress collar polo. So it still looks like you're wearing a normal shirt under it, I guess. So I guess it's a functionality thing. I guess that's why it's valuable. So we got this Izod little V-neck tennis sweater. I like when there's cable knit. A lot of people, when they're getting the V-neck tennis sweaters, they do like when there's also cable knit. So that's a really good keyword to put in your title when you're doing that. $30. It's a nice color too. I like Free Fly's pants. I can't pick up that much Free Fly anymore. Like the polo shirts, I think I need to stop buying. Even like the quarter zips, not great either. But the pants usually do pretty good for me. So. This Tommy Bahama I only got because it was new at tag. So, if this was used, my thrift probably would still price at either $9 or $13. Which case I probably would not have picked it up. So it probably would have sold for like $25 if I was lucky. If it didn't have the tags. This jacket I think would have been nice, but I didn't realize until I cut the tags off that it was missing the buttons on both sides. So unfortunate, but it's still sold, so I got my money back at the least. I'm sure I profited some. Mother jeans. So everyone's going to tell you you can find mother jeans by looking at the pocket, but I don't know who has that much space on their thrift store racks to be looking at the pockets. So what I was doing, I'm usually looking up here for like the leather patches that jeans have. And I noticed this little white tab right here. It says mother on it. So that's how I knew these were mother jeans. And then, or if you're not looking at the back, if you're looking like on the inside waist, all the pairs that I found had like very small patent leather patches on them. You can't quite read them, but it is like kind of interesting that the tag is like really small and sewn in. So it'll catch your eye at the least if you're just flipping through it like that. So that was like $6 something. I only found it because it came out on a new rack. I didn't like go through the women's section to find that. We got another blade collar polo. I think it's been, it might have been like 2 weeks since we saw the last blade collar polo sell. So I'm slacking a little bit, but blade collars just, let's see. So instead of having the actual collar that like folds over like a normal one, it's just this extra piece of fabric. It doesn't fold at all. It's like a mock neck. So very small mock neck. Lululemon hoodie. I only sold this for $30, $35 because I could not find the model name. So I just had to keyword it up like soft shell, full zip, active hoodie, jacket. So unfortunate, but still, I think I paid $15 for it. So not the worst sale. Another pair of mother jeans. Same stop, same person donated these as the last pair. So supposedly this is from the 40s or the 50s. I just based that off of what other people on eBay were saying, to be honest. I couldn't really find anything about this brand, but you know, it's a Christmas sweater, super old looking, super neat. So sold it for $33 and it sold fast. Yeah, vintage Polo Ralph Lauren hoodie. I thought this was cool because the hoodie is like flannel lined. So very neat in my opinion. And it was faded up top. I think the kids like that a little bit. So sold for $35, pretty quick too. New tags, polo chinos. These did have a little bit of there's like a storage stain. Yeah, like worst spot for a stain too. And it was like yellow. Come on, even though it's a little spot, so no one wants that there. And then just this super faded little black mark, but still sold for $32, so not bad. Duluth new tags. I'm sure you guys are probably looking up new tag stuff if you see it. So I don't pick up a lot of cashmere stuff just because how likely it is to be damaged, but this one looked like very recent, very nice, and I sat there and I looked at it for like probably 2 or 3 minutes, could not find a hole. So what I do when I pick up cashmere, I do not take the tags off until I get it like underneath my photo lights and I can look like up close for holes. So So up until the very second I'm about to take the pictures, I leave the tag on just in case I have to return it. Patagonia women's better sweater. I don't pick up a lot of better sweaters anymore just because like the prices come down and my thrift stores usually price them up a little bit. But this was a really interesting color, so I went ahead and picked it up anyways. Women's small, not a great size, but I'm guessing it's the unique color that got it sold so fast. So, and for full price too, 35 bucks. New Attacks Polo. I mean, you guys know what to do. Got some kids Yeezys. I had these for a while. I think I paid like 15 bucks. Probably wouldn't buy them again. This guy, he bought one pair just to see if he liked them, and then I guess he liked them because he came back and bought 3 more pairs. So here's those other Adriana Goldschmied jeans I was talking about. As you can probably see why they sold for $40. I got these at a Plato's. I think they priced them at $20, but I had some sort of discount. I think that was back when they were doing the 50, like if you spent $50, you got $25 off. Yeah, it's like a back to school thing, but what was it? I think in August you have to spend like $75, and then you got the coupon, and you could use it in September if you spent 50 bucks. So you guys probably don't care. That information wouldn't be useful unless you're in my area and it's like next August. So these were, someone sold these to a Plato's. I don't know why. These are like player worn, like Cardinals pants. Not one of the big starters, not someone most people would know, but they're still like, and there's even wear on them. Like this guy wasn't playing a whole lot, I don't think, but like these were like actually used pants. So why someone sold these to a Plato's Closet, I don't know. And then they only priced them at 10 bucks. So I don't think they realized that these were actually game used pants. But sold them for 40 bucks. Pretty cool. I got this on Facebook Marketplace because someone, I think it was like $9 plus shipping. I was like, this is really cool. So there's so many things that could go wrong. I wouldn't recommend doing that. Usually what happens is like, if someone prices it for $9 plus shipping, you're either not going to get the right product. There's going to be a bunch of flaws they didn't put in the picture. It's going to smell like cigarettes. But this one happened to be completely fine. So I was able to sell for 42 bucks. So I don't recommend using Facebook Marketplace for marketplace arbitrage. Some more Mother jeans. Man, I didn't realize all 3 of them sold this week. Yeah, man, those all sold fast. So once again, these were like 6 something, same store. REI puffer. I think this sold because it's a really nice brown colorway. The tag was cut, so I had to guesstimate the size there. But let's see. I don't remember if I was able to use a style code on this or not, or if I just looked up REA. I think I just looked up like REI. What are these tags down here? Yeah, I think I just looked up Pertex Quantum Eco puffer jacket. So I don't know. Worked out though. Levi's premium jeans. I don't remember where I got these. Hopefully I paid like 15 or less. Sold them for 40. I was surprised when I found this item that it was worth picking up, because you can see the waist size 46, inseams 32, but these were only $5. I was able to get 2 pairs on the same day, and they took a little bit to sell, but the sell-through was a lot better than I was expecting. So I got 40 bucks for them. Get some leather pants. Pretty nice. Yeah, obviously look up leather pants if you find them. Some of them can go for even more than this. Got a Lululemon hoodie. Just a nice little pink colorway. Nothing crazy. This did have a style code on the size dots, so super easy to look up. This is something I didn't realize was worth this much money until I found it. What is this called? Okay, so I guess I called it a layered long sleeve thermal. I don't know. I think if you just looked up MMA like thermal shirt, you'd still be able to find these and figure out how much it's worth. But these like the double layered shirts like this, they do pretty good. So, and MMA Elite's a good like Y2K brand. That's what the Y2K kids want. So, paid $5, sold for 50. Nice little sale there. Polo Ralph Lauren. This is a loop collar shirt. This is what like the Japanese collectors are going to be looking for. This was a super awesome shirt. Like these are horses. It's like some artistic something. I don't know. The problem was there were stains on it. They're pretty faint. I treated the stains a little bit, but they didn't come out entirely. You can kind of see it's like a little brownish left on there. Yeah, I couldn't get it all the way out. So there's some right on the front. There's some more down here on the bottom. But I figured it was so cool, it was still going to be worth selling. I did have it for a while just because I was like I probably had this for a year. And I was like, I'll figure out how to get the stains out. And it just sat around. And finally I was like, I'm never going to figure out how to get those stains out. I'm just going to list it. So sold it for $60. It sold in same day, I think. So, and this is, what is it? It's like Shop Airlines. They buy out all kinds of stuff and they resell it. So another one of these Knights of Columbus cloaks. You guys probably saw this. I think it was last week. I sold another one. Same color for $60. New with tags, North Face, snow pants. Got these out of Plato's. They usually price this type of stuff like $14, $16. So this is my best women's item. I think I learned this from Kaylee Elaine. She talks about the J. Crew blazers. I think she mostly talks about like the one button like blazer sweaters. I've been looking for those a little bit, but this one, it says hacking right on the front. The J. Crew hacking blazers, pretty good. Like the sales on them were looking great. So went ahead and listed mine for $80 because I didn't see any other ones in this color. And I sent out a 5% off offer and someone accepted that. So that was awesome. Sold pretty fast too. This, I sold one of these last week, so if you watched the last video, you saw this one already, but I had two of them. They're $7 a piece. Before the discount, I think I had 20% off. This is a Vietnam like combat shirt. You can tell because the chest pockets are slanted a little bit. So if you want to find out what year it's from, you go down here to like this DSA number here. It's these 2 digits right after the first 3. So this is from 1969. You should be careful. So, what the heck? On this top tag here, don't get it confused. On military stuff, there's going to be a stock number, and it's going to look a lot like this DSA number. So, just remember that the stock number does not have the year. It's the DSA, and then there's another abbreviation. I don't remember what the other one is. So, look for that number. And then, got the matching pants too. I don't think I made it very clear in last video. I found 2 of the shirts, but there's only 1 pair of pants there. So this was also tagged $7. So very nice. All the same year. Like all this stuff was unworn. It was insane like how good a condition this stuff was in. It all sold super fast, of course. So pretty good sales there. Nothing over $100 this week, but it was still a good week. So appreciate you guys for watching. I'll see you next week with another sales video. I think I'm going to start making some different types of videos and doing 2 posts a week. So I will see you guys when I see you. Probably on Tuesday, I think. Goodbye.